Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving and disaster battle playing as the Knights of Caledor, going up against Azag the Slaughterer, where he's besieged Mount Gunbad. So it's going to be a walled city siege defense here. He's got a War army, which luckily we can deny that reinforcements because we've got more than 20 units, at least to begin with. Now the problem here is that once our units here get spent, these ones here, they're going to reinforce. I think that I'm not entirely sure. Looking at the map here, they might reinforce from here, but they also could reinforce from these positions here, which wouldn't be good. But basically, we've got to try to beat two armies with this one here. But having them come in a bit slower would make a big difference. Well, let's jump in here and see what we can do. Luckily, the Lord is on a dragon. Too bad it's not a metal wizard. That would have made a big difference. But if it was, he probably wouldn't have needed to send it in. Now, I've said it before, but I actually think that defending a walled siege gives you a massive disadvantage in Warhammer 3 because of the requirement to hold on to these positions. The AI definitely tries to go for the capture points, but luckily in the settlement type, the primary and secondary defensive positions that you have to hold on to are fairly close together. The worst ones are where they're really far apart and they don't have good defensive positions. At least this one here is one of the most defensible in the game. So this is one of the better designed city siege maps. Very easy to cheese if you're the attacker. The AI doesn't defend it very well. But as the player, see this one here, it's very hard to get to. You've got to get all the way up here, and you have to get through this one here. So really, all we need to do is defend this position, because if they beat us here, well then we're done anyway. And we can have tower support without obstructions. This one here's got one tower, and this one here's got one tower. So we don't have a lot of tower potential. So without the enemy reinforcements coming in at the beginning, the odds aren't in our favor, but only by a little bit. We can get magic towers. Let me just see. So they're coming in from all sides. Well, sort of. They're primarily focused over here. Alright, let me just get all of the troops into the middle here and then decide what we're going to put up on the walls, if anything. Because, okay, the towers here are trash. If they were high-powered towers, I'd definitely put some units up here to try to destroy the siege towers and whatnot. But these are not going to do much. I mean, they've actually attacked via a kind of a blind spot here. This might get a few shots in, excuse me, early, but not much. If we have a look over here, the problem here would be that Azag would come in. Now, can this guy here, and this one, manage to take out Azag in the air? So let's have a little look at the stats. So we've got 88 melee attack to 66 melee defense. Yeah, we're stronger than Azag in terms of melee capabilities. Azag's got more weapon strength though. We do fire and magic damage. If Azag is regening, no, which is not. Okay, he doesn't have regen yet, but he does have some resistances. 15. Okay, we bypass the physical resistance with magic attack, but not the ward save. Okay, it's not that much. This one here is doing physical. Okay. And what have you got? Physical. Okay. So we've got similar resistances. Okay, but he does have poison, so that'll weaken us a bit. And we don't have a means to heal, do we? No. No. Okay, so we definitely should try to lure Azag inside the city, outside of his artillery and stuff first. There's actually not that many missile units here. It's only the artillery. Maybe we could just charge in. Okay, I think I might do that. Taking out Azag early would be a big deal. He's gonna cast Spirit Leech on us. Do we have spell resistance? No. Okay. It's not a particularly dangerous spell though. I've also got more health than him. Alright, then should we be putting guys up on the towers? Maybe. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Now normally I would put if it was like Warhammer 2, I'd put Spearmen up on the wall because they're less valuable. Actually, I shouldn't be sending these two. They've got more experience than other ones in the army. But the reason why I'm putting archers up here is because spearmen are actually quite useful at holding down these choke points now in Warhammer 3. Melee infantry's become a hell of a lot more viable. Still, our best units are definitely going to be our archers. We need to protect them. But we've just got way more archers than spearmen. And we need these choke points here protected.
Acknowledged. Understood.
Without fail. As you say.
Okay.
Archers!
Okay. Not even going to bother trying to defend that position there. Alright, enemy reinforcements will come from here. Okay. Now, as for the towers, I think we should be building tier 3 towers. So, we get a tower position here and here. Assuming they don't capture the other ones, but we'll see about recapturing it. We don't have any fast units, so it'll be difficult to justify sending someone over there to cap it, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm just going to go straight out there and kill Azag.
Quickly now! Assar noble! Noble!
In case of Nagash coming down, I kind of wanted him to focus on the
Battle ready. Ever vigilant.
The eagle, because that's mainly just a distraction. Also got some stuff here that could be useful.
Together.
Alright, so far so good. I think we're winning. Good, with 2 units hitting him, we're disrupting him a little bit more often than if it was just a duel.
Following orders.
And we're also flanking him. See, he turns around and gets hit in the ass by the dragon. What are they doing? Oh, alright, no, they're advancing slowly. Okay. Yeah, we took a beating. They did have some archers over here. But Azag is about to go down. Real shame he didn't have a life wizard in here. Could have used some magic. Alright, Azag got wounded. Nice. Alright. Now let's try to get rid of the goblin rock lobbers before they create a breach. Oh, it's probably too late.
Prince of Ulfwan. The greater good.
Ugh, we took a beating doing that for sure.
March.
If I land, I'm not going to be able to get back up. Could use a breath attack, maybe.
Noble.
Yeah, wasn't amazing. I gotta get the Lord out of here.
Son of Ulfwan. Noble.
He's basically only going to be useful now for just keeping leadership and using breath attacks.
Dauntless.
He is just too badly wounded. But I think it was important to take out Azag, even though we took a lot of damage, because of Azag's spell casting and various other things that he could do. Like his buffing abilities for his units are really good.
Ready and able. Ever loyal. Tireless.
Even though it cost us a bit. It's kind of a trade-off, but I think it was worth it. Okay, I think so far putting our guys up on the wall has been the correct move. Yeah, I can't get at that artillery. Yep, look, if they just come in through here, that's fine. That is totally fine, as long as they're not oh no, they are coming up on the wall.
Archers.
Yeah, we've done a lot of damage with the archers. They have done their worth. So, even if they do get wiped out now, you know, we've got reinforcements. Alright, bounce power looks even. And I forgot to build towers. It's okay. These will likely be ready by the time they get here.
Following orders.
More or less. Alright, these guys here need... Okay, hang on. We got incoming here.
Archers. Onward.
It shall be done. Archers. I never tire.
Without question. Orifare! For Ulfwan!
No, that's fine. Still fighting there. And
Guardian of order.
you don't have any like buffing abilities? No.
To war!
Don't think that's worth popping down a breath attack on. It's gone up.
It will be done.
Now what we want to do with the spearmen is try to set them up in such a way that they're not blocking the archers, but still blocking the path.
Archers!
What are you doing there?
Spearmen! Understood! Orior! Loyal! Halt!
We also don't want to be shooting at shattered units. It's a waste of ammunition.
Very well.
Okay, now some choke points could be useful. Yeah, that barricade there, that trap is actually quite handy. Okay, good. I told you the towers would be ready in time. Okay, should we build a basic tower or should we get some more barricades? Let me have a look here. Get a barricade here. Yeah, that'll just buy us time. Because they'll try to break through it. Oh, come on. Stop shooting, stop shooting. Don't waste ammunition on broken units.
Asa, forward!
Oh god, they're shooting at us.
Brave and true!
Okay, come on. We need to reform over here. Shoot those archers. You, come on, get out of there.
Move. Noble!
Advance!
Assyrian willing!
This one here. Just
Archers!
stand back. If they don't have a good shot at it, just don't do it.
Spearmen!
For duty!
Alright, we got incoming over here.
It will be done.
Quickly now!
I am ready.
Okay, so far I think this is going alright. Problem is, we've got a lot of enemy reinforcements to come in. I have no idea where my reinforcements are going to come in. Alright, so the guys up on the wall there, they're struggling. But, you know, they're inflicting a ton of damage. So, they've done their worst. Sometimes you just got to sacrifice a unit. Don't have a choice. Alright, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Right, shoot into this here. Our formation's a complete mess. I'm going to need to reform it up in a minute.
Assyrian! Prince of Ulfwan.
Alright, breath attack over here. Nice big blob. That's what we want. They're sitting right on top of the spike trap, slowing down their advance. That's what we want to see.
Agreed.
Archers!
It will be done.
We go! We advance!
For duty. Spearmen.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to land with the dragon. He does not have much health left.
Orders received.
Okay, we need some guys shooting over here.
Attack!
Okay, can you...
Archers!
Yep, you can hit that Orcara boy there.
Ancestors!
Okay, if we can scare off some of these guys here with our fear and terror, that could be useful. Dance power's looking good.
I don't like this terrain.
I will obey.
So definitely don't land. Alright, got some more supplies, and we still have quite a lot of positions, so let's build another tower, but where? This one here doesn't look like it's being capped. Like, it's not really bothering with it, so if they start to cap it, I'll demolish it, but if they're going to keep walking past here, let's focus on that. Alright, archers, once again, just go all on fire at will. Try to aim for good targets.
Assyrian guides us. Asa, advance. Prince of Ulfwan.
Alright, you should be able to take on a Snotling Pump Wagon easily
As you
enough.
say.
This guy here is basically finished.
Asor, withdraw!
This one here on the wall
Archers!
actually managed to...
It will be done!
oh, they demolished the tower. Just stay up here anyway. What are you gonna do? Just... You're finished. Try to leave the battlefield if we can. I don't know what else to do with him.
Understood. Moving out. We
Okay.
will obey. We advance.
Alright. The attack coming in from over here is pretty much done. There's quite a lot of tower positions here, but they're all over this way. Alright, so far we've only lost this position. Let's send somebody to go and recap it. But I'm just trying to think who. Okay, you've got the least amount of ammo, so you go. Okay, now we got to face a bit forward. Oh, hang on, no, still got incoming here. No one's coming in this side. Still got one more breath attack. Try to scare these ones off. It would be not the end of the world to have one of these units get wiped out, so that reinforce. Okay, good. They came from here. That's probably the best place it could have come from. Yeah, this position here is the best one for defending.
We will obey.
Alright, want more magic towers. Don't build the tier 1 towers. Alright, everyone cease fire for a short time.
For Lothern.
Understood. Assyrian guides us.
But yeah, they're just walking right past this position here. If they end up capping it, it's not the end of the world, but it's not worth putting any troops here. We gotta defend the main defensive positions. Still a fair few units to come in.
Son of
The Skulkers, great.
onward.
Enemy troops.
But them coming in one at a time is not that big of a threat. Yeah, we can just break them straight away.
Archers. Ever loyal.
Remember, the towers here can't do friendly fire. At worst, they can just disrupt us. And we've got this position here as well. That's good. Getting that back. And we don't shoot at broken units. Yeah, they're still not even trying to deal with this. Good. Hang on. Stop. Probably getting a little bit of friendly fire there. No, not really.
Assur Prince.
Orders received.
Oof, that is some flimsy defense right there. This guy here is wiped out. Win or lose the battle.
Shall be done. As you say. Enemy troops.
And these
They could not hide.
positions are
Apace.
derpy. Okay.
Quickly now. Prince of Ulthuan.
Okay, if the unit's that badly damaged, it should be fine to just
For duty. As you say.
send the general in to break it straight away.
Orders understood.
Thought I told them
Without fail.
not to be on fire at will.
Without fail.
Alright, that's recapped. Cool.
March.
Just for extra supply points. We don't actually need any towers or anything there. It's looking good at the moment. Looking good.
Archers.
Okay, now formations are okay.
What orders?
And the towers are doing good damage. That's what we want to see. They've overrun our defenses here.
Once.
Alright, them shooting at the general is really good for us because their chances of hitting us are really low. And even if they do, it's not going to do that much damage.
Order. Now.
It's probably a waste at the start, putting down that breath attack on it. Although, it's probably going to survive the battle, so at least we did some damage to it. Just can't get at it. Can't pop down the general, he's too badly hurt. Alright, you guys may fire at will again.
To war.
But yeah, these towers just dishing out damage to them, thinning them out as they're coming here. That's working out for us. Bouncer power is good, and all of their reinforcements have just about come in. And we've still got reinforcements of our own. Alright, I could build another tower. But over here... Let me just see, where's the closest... No, hang on, here's one. Oh, they may end up actually capturing it. I know they're not really trying to, but they may... actually do it. Yeah, they're not really trying to. Just don't worry about it.
Orders received.
We away! Archers! Forward! We will obey.
No, don't shoot at goblins. Don't worry about that. Typically speaking, goblins are actually better to not waste your ammunition on because their lives are worth less than your ammunition. And they've been debuffed here, and the spearmen should be able to hold. Plus the towers are sorting them out. And there's the army losses. Nice. That must be a fairly early army loss because, like, they haven't even brought in all their reinforcements yet. Now, I'm definitely not going to say I fought this battle perfectly. The towers not being built at the start was definitely not great. But it was really important, I think, to take out Azag, because he would have harassed us the entire battle. And just take him out at the start. Some of the units got wiped out. Do they have unbreakable units, or... I think it's a case of...
It shall be done.
What's happening here is... because their entire army hasn't come in yet, they don't break. See, in Warhammer 2, there was a situation where you could actually inflict the army losses, and the enemy still have reinforcements still to come in. And what would happen is, they would come in after the battle's already been won, and they would actually be unbreakable. So they've sort of fixed that by making it so that you can't win the battle until the enemy reinforcements have completely come in. But for the most part, the army is still intact. And it was really just about trying to find the right position to hold. You know, as I've said... Oh, what are they doing? Many times before, sometimes holding the walls is not the best option. Putting all of our troops here would have been a gigantic mistake. Because they come in waves, and that's how we deal with them quite easily. They didn't come at us as one cohesive force. And this is a good defensive position because it's easy to defend both of the stupid defensive positions that's normally put down. Especially this one here, that's usually in a really bad spot. But this was actually a really good defensive position. A lot of choke points here, which is blocking this one here. So yeah, if you are defending a settlement, this is the one that you'd have to hope to get. So yeah, bit of damage here, very lopsided damage. I don't know what I could have done to sort of prevent that, because I think that putting the archers up on the walls, which were these two here, I doubt they survived, really did some serious damage to them, and also slowed them down. And the spearmen just, they have to hold. But, you know, it's a shame just because of experienced units being lost. But if he lost the battle, he would have lost the whole bloody army. This guy would have survived, though, because he's immortal. So yeah, 3 units got wiped out. Okay, so one of them actually did survive. Which... can't say the same about Azag's army. His army's been wrecked, and it looks like you'll be able to finish it off easily of the end turn. Let's give you some money.
Turn them loose.
So now just get through the rest of the turns, make sure that nothing else disastrous happens, and then hand it back.
I tire of you already.
But yeah, one thing you'll notice about the way that I defended that siege is like the complete opposite to how the AI does it. The AI holds the walls for dear life and doesn't even bother trying to hold the choke points, the victory conditions. And you know, we can oftentimes sneak in and cap those points without taking that much damage. So we were at Mount Gunbad there. Just trying to get my bearings. That's up here. Yeah, here we are.
I serve the king.
Seems like you were recruiting? Or did it lose experience? Okay, at least you can recruit units with some experience there. Okay. Cool. That all looks fine, I suppose. And now you've got yourself the 30% spell resistance, so next time you encounter Azag, his Spirit Leech won't do as much damage.
Defender of the Phoenix Throne.
But yeah, the campaign looks like it's pretty healthy. You got a lot of territory. I don't see any issues here. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.